Tell me about your position with the team and what you're doing with Coach Riley in terms of building the team, and what's your day-to-day like?
Well, my title for the organization is Vice President of the Player Development and Program now, so I wear a lot of hats. I work pretty much with the younger players. I got a relationship with all those guys. And the good thing about it is I have street credit, so the guys respect me and want to hear what I have to say. But outside of all of that, I try to do whatever possible to help continue to enhance the organization.
Right.
So whether I'm with corporate sponsors, when I'm doing community work, what have you, they got me doing quite a few things. But the Miami Heat organization is a part of my DNA, and I got great relationships with the owner and his family, Mickey Harrison, Madeline, Pat. He means a lot to me and my family, and he's allowed me to. Back in '95, he brought me in, gave up almost the whole team, and started with me, and I owe a lot to him and this organization. The fulfilling part was winning the championship in 2006. This is something that, the reason why I came to the organization to do just that.
Right.
It took me 13 years to experience that moment. But now I'm working to try to make sure that we continue that legacy, continue that championship.
How about your career? You see yourself aiming towards being a GM someday, team president? What do you have in mind?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's very difficult for me to answer that now because I really don't know what I want to do from that perspective. I don't know if I want to be the president or the GM or what have you. Right now, I'm enjoying the position that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I feel like the best is yet to come. I mean, you got a great organization, and I think I'm very comfortable where I am, but there's always room for improvement.
Talk to me about the community involvement. You seem very passionate about helping kids, and I heard you talk a lot about education, which was nice to hear. Right. Tell me more about what you're doing and what other athletes can do to help young kids. I mean, basketball is not going to turn out to be the,
I will tell you this, when you think about, all right, I will tell you this, when you think about athletics, okay, and when you think about athletes, we did not get in the position that we're in today without somebody else's contribution. We're all here because of somebody else's influence and because of the relationships that we've established throughout our lives. So we would be doing those folks a disservice if we didn't go back and provide the same type of support to someone else. And I feel like giving is contagious. I feel like one of the biggest components to what we do as athletes is derived around communication. And if you don't have an educational background, all right, then you don't have the reading and the writing skills. It's very difficult for you to communicate and survive in the world that we live in.
Right.
So I enforce education. I think it's extremely important. I think Gatorade acknowledges the fact that not only these kids are great athletes, but the other two important components in receiving the Athlete of the Year award is education, as well as making sure that person understands the importance of being an ambassador and carrying the torch for what Gatorade stands for. It's a global corporation that has a global influence, so I think that's extremely important, and I'm happy to be an ambassador for the Gatorade brand.